What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to figure out our lifetime win rate. We're going to show you how to do your true lifetime win rate, your estimated lifetime win rate based upon eliminating bots, based upon lag, based upon crashing, and solo queue it. And then we're also going to show you how to figure out your estimated lifetime MVP rate. Real simple things we're going to do. Before we do that, let's give away a code for 100 free gold. We're going to give away a code on the last video, the J20 video, and we actually had to stop this video and record it because we had 9 or 10 different people who were chosen who didn't like the video but left a comment and were subscribed, people who commented but didn't and liked but weren't subscribed, people who liked the video and subscribed but didn't comment. It kept picking them. We finally found a winner who liked, commented, and is also subscribed, and Greg Toller 9283. You just won a code for 100 free gold. So if you want to win a code for 100 free gold, make sure you are liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and you are also subscribed. So how do you figure out your lifetime win rate? Career wins divided by total matches times 100 gives you your true lifetime win rate. Real simple. We're going to break it down and show you how to do it. So, your 75% win rate is based upon last 20 matches. But this also tells you your career wins. But where is your career matches played? Total matches played. Well, career wins 9,272. We got that number put in. I sped this up so we didn't have to figure all this out. Career matches played. I played 11,394. Well, how did I figure that number out? Well, if you click on your name and you go to your profile over in the shop, you can figure out your total matches played in your lifetime by looking at this number right here, and adding all these numbers up will give you your total matches played, which is 11,394 if I add all these numbers up. Now, if you want to figure out a quick estimated lifetime win rate, you can figure out a quick estimated lifetime win rate, which is kind of funny because this number is almost identical to the true lifetime win rate number. But if you add all these numbers and then divide them by the amount of planes you have, so for example, let's say I have 4 planes, we would do 80 plus 92 plus 76 plus 82 plus 76 plus 82. So that would be 4 planes. You would add up, let's say you have 41, you would add up all 41 numbers and then divide it by 41. Here we added 4 planes, so we'll divide that by 4, and that gives us 82.5%. So our win rate with these 4 planes estimated is 82.5%. And if you scroll down and you do this number, it's kind of funny. If I add these numbers together, I get 82. If I add these numbers together, I get 82. I was messing around with it. But let's figure out our true lifetime win rate. So we come back over here. When I added all these numbers up, I got 11,394. So we inputted that in. So we have career wins, 9,272, divided by total matches, 11,394. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have career wins, 9,272, and we're going to divide that by 11,394. Divide that by 11,394. And that's, what did I do? Oh, I times that. We have 9,272, I apologize, guys, divided by 11,394 equals. Now, I can tell you right now it's 81.38, but to clean this number up and give you a visual of your true lifetime win rate, you'll times that by 100, and that gives you 81.376. So we'll go 81.38%. 81.38%. True lifetime win rate. So our true lifetime win rate based upon how many matches we've won and how many matches we played is 81.38%. I'm going to also show you how to adjust this. You can eliminate bot matches and get an estimated win rate without bots. and then lag and solo queuing. But real quick, let's show you how you can figure out your estimated lifetime MVP rate. So if you go over to the match history, you can go through and to make this easy, you want to go by hundreds. So let's say you've played 11,394 matches like me. Nobody wants to sit there and go back through 11,394 matches. So if you want to figure out an estimated MVP rate, you go back 100 matches. So we would count 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we would add how many MVPs we have. So let's give you an example. The last 100 matches, okay, for me, 100 matches, right? How many matches? I have 47 MVPs. So it's matches times 0.47. Real simple, okay? So if we have 100 matches, we're going to times 0.47, and that's going to give us 47%. So 100 matches, and then number of MVPs would be times 0.47. Oh, 47. So equals 47%. Now that's over 100 matches. So we have a 47% MVP rate over 100 matches. If you go back further, you could do let's say you have 1,000. You want to do 1,000 matches, right? So you go to your calculator, and you have 1,000 matches. And it's real simple. If you've had 1,000 matches, right, and you've had 397. I'm trying to show you this where it's real simple. And you had 397 MVPs, right? So your MVP rate would be 397 would be 39.7% MVP rate, if that makes sense. So real simple to do. Base it upon 100 or 200, and that would give you your estimated MVP rate. Real simple to do. Simple math. Now, let's dig deeper into your estimated win rate eliminating bots. Now, you have to be honest with yourself. The only person you're going to be lying to is yourself if you don't do this. So I have to sit there and think, how many matches do I play against bots? And I figured it out, and I thought long and hard, and it seems like about 1 in 20 matches lifetime are against bots. So we have to, 1 in 20 is 5%, right? 1 out of 20 is 5%. So we want to eliminate 5% of our matches from our win rate, as well as our, of our career wins versus 5% of our total matches. So how are we going to do that? We are going to take 11,394, and we're going to get 5% of that. So it's going to be times 0.05, and that is going to give us 569.1. Now you can say to yourself, I play 10% bot matches. So you would do your career total matches, and then you would take, let's say you have 10,000. Well, 10% would be 1,000, right? But 5% for me is 11,394 would be 569.7. So we'll say 570. So what do we need to do? We need to clean this number up, and we need to take 11,000. Let's write this bot matches would be 570, right? So we figured we played about 570 bot matches lifetime. Stay with me, guys. Real simple math. We're going to just break this down. So with eliminating 11,394, 570 bot matches, we take 11,394, and we're going to minus, real simple, 570. So that's going to give us 10,824. Okay, so we're going to change this number to 10,000. What was it? 10,894? 824. 10,824. 10,824. So now we've eliminated bot matches and career matches, but We also have to eliminate it from career wins because you win most of your bot matches. We have to eliminate 10,000. And if you've lost bot matches, you have to adjust for that. What am I doing here? So we have to take 9,272, 9,272, and we have to minus 570 off of that number, 570. And that's going to give us 8702. So we're going to change this number to 8702. 8702. And now we've eliminated bot matches completely, estimated. Again, it's not a true number because we'd have to, I mean, you can figure it out if you want. You can go through here and click on every match and see, did I play bots or did I not play bots? You know what I mean? That was people. You can break it down if you want. I have 11,394 matches, so there's no freaking way in hell I am going to figure that number out. So now let's figure out our win rate without bots. Let's do the same algorithm here. 8702 divided by 10,824, and that's going to give us 80.39, 8.4. We'll times that by 100 to clean it up, and we get 80.39. So we're going to get an 80.4% lifetime win rate. 80.40% lifetime win rate without bots. Now, that brought the win rate down, yes, because, you play bots, so, Now, we're going to fix the win rate based upon solo queuing. Well, I've actually solo queued the last 20 matches, and I have a 75% win rate. So you have to sit there and think, how many matches, what's my win rate when I'm solo queuing, and what's my win rate when I'm playing on a team of 5, right? Well, I figured my win rate is about 70%. Solo queuing, lifetime, maybe 65%. I'm going to go with the higher number because it's going to give me a more accurate reading. I'm going to go with the lows and the highs here, guys, to get the most accurate reading. Basically, giving myself the opposite of the benefit of the doubt. So instead of like saying, oh, well, I've lost 1,000 matches playing bots, I'm going to go with the low numbers on it. So maybe, let's say the high number would be lost 1,000 matches playing, or because against solo queuing, versus losing 200 matches solo queuing. I'm going to go with the number that's the lowest, 200, for the more accurate for myself. So 70% of our matches, a 70% win rate solo queuing. Well, we have to say, okay, well, we're losing 30% of our matches solo queuing. But we can't say 30% of our matches solo queuing is lost because we solo queued when we're winning at about an 85% rate in a party of 5. So that's about a 10% of our matches that we're losing solo queuing. But then you have to say, well, how many of them I fought? You would get to about 5% of your matches lost because you solo queued. So that's going to be, okay, we're going to figure out we lost about 5% of our matches total that we solo queued because we solo queued. So let's go back and break this down. We'll bring up our calculator. So we want to figure out 30% of our matches, total matches again. We're not counting bot matches. So we're going to do 30% of 10,824 is, we're going to go 10,824, and we're going to times that times 0.30. That's how you figure out a percent. That's 3,247. So out of 3,247 of our matches that were lost solo queuing, we need to figure out 5% of these matches. So 3,247. Let's just clear it out. 3,247. And we're going to say we lost 5% of these matches because we solo queued. Times 0.05 equals 162. So out of 10,824 matches, we're going to say we lost 162 matches because we solo queued. That's, again, the low end. So let's go down here. 106 matches lost. Solo, 162. 162. All right. Now, let's do the same thing with lag. You have to think to yourself, how many matches do we lose? How many matches does somebody crash or lag when we're in a party or solo queuing? I would say maybe 1 out of 20. Let's say 1 out of 10. And then how many matches, or maybe it's more than that, 1 out of 10. Let's say 2 out of 10. Right? And then how many of them do we lose? You're probably only losing about half of them because somebody gets put back into the party. So that's like 1%. So again, doing the math with myself, we figured we lost 162 matches because we lost 162 matches solo queuing. So we're going to say we've lost 1% of our matches due to lag and 1% of our matches due to crashing. So let's figure out 1% of 10,824. 1% of 10,824. So we're going to go 10, 8, 2, 4. And actually, we're going to just speed this up. And we're going to say 2% of our matches were lost because either we crashed, our teammates crashed, or lag. It's probably higher than that, guys, but I'm going with the very low end of this. So we're going to do times 0.02 equals 216 matches. So, matches lost, crash, / lag. Matches lost for crashing and lag is 216. 216. So, we figured out we lost, and again, these numbers are probably higher than they are, guys. Lifetime, we've lost 162 matches solo queuing. Again, for the purpose of this, I'm going with the low end. I feel like it's more like 250, and then the crashing and lag is more like 350. But for the purpose of this video, we are going with the lowest possible number based upon estimates. So we're not giving ourselves a higher win rate than we actually have. You can do it for yourself. I thought long and hard. So out of 10,824 matches, we've lost 162 and 216 due to solo queuing or crashing that just our teammates were just screwed us out of the match. So let's add 262. And it's not going to change much. Let's add 162 plus 216 equals 381. So what we're going to do is we are going to now minus 381 from 820. So let's just put this number here. And guys, this might sound confusing. You can slow this down and rewatch. I apologize. I'm trying to do this the best I can, explaining it to you. 381. My goodness. 381. So we are going to take 10,824. 10,824, and we're going to minus 381. Minus 381. That's 10,443. So we're going to go ahead and change this number again. 443. Now we can get our estimated win rate with, all right, let's just do this. With crash, we're going to do C for crash plus lag equals. So we'll add these numbers together now. Same algorithm, guys. 8,702, 8,702 divided by 10,443. 10,443 equals times 100 equals, and now that gives us an estimated lifetime win rate of 83.32%. 83.32%. Basically, that's our estimated lifetime win rate, excluding our teammates crashing, us lagging, our teammates lagging. And believe it or not, if you change these numbers here to 5%, this only goes up it only goes down or up 1 or 2%. So, you know, our true lifetime win rate is 81.38%. So if you look, guys, over a long period of time, it's not much of a difference. 83.2%. That's taking out bots and everything. That's eliminating bots. So, we have an estimated lifetime win rate of 83%, and we'll actually clean this up. This should be rounded down, actually, 81% and 83%. And there you go. That's how you can figure it out, guys. You can slow this down, and like I said, you can just do your true lifetime win rate, and, these numbers, it could be 82.5%, it could be 84%, but it's not going. I would say if I went on the high end of bot matches, even if I lowered this down to 570, even if I lowered this down to, instead of 5%, bots or whatever it was, and I lowered this number down to, we played, 10% of bot matches, it only changes the number 1% either way. So to give you an example, if I went with the high numbers, right, the highest, I went with I did this all with the highest numbers possible. I said, well, 1 in 10 matches, my teammates are costing me for solo queuing. I came out with like 84.5% lifetime win rate. And the low end, with going like, 1 out of 100 matches, it came out to, the same number basically here. 80. It was or the low 9, yeah, it was 79.99, so 80% win rate. So highest, and lowest. Now, obviously, I have 11,394 matches played, so I have a lot of data to figure this out. When I do these numbers on my second account, which I have, a quarter of the data, the win rate is 1% off on both ways. So my win rate's actually on my second account was like 1.9%. My true lifetime win rate came out to 83%, and with bots and crashing, it came out to 84%. So because there's not, a lot less solo queuing, I had to be honest with myself. On my second account, there was a lot less solo queuing over the time, because when I first started playing, for like the first 2 months, all I did was solo queue and stuff like that. So again, the easiest way, if you don't want to break down bots, it kind of averages itself out. 81 to 83, 2% isn't much. It's about 2%. So break it all down. If you want to just, based upon, let's say you have 10,000 matches like me, and your true lifetime win rate, you can just add about 2% to it for bots and crashing if you're on a PC player, and I would add maybe 4% if you're a mobile player to your win rate for bots and crashing, based upon that. Now, again, a lot of things to take into factor here. Now, what you guys might not notice too is, like, believe it or not, some of the shittiest planes in the game, I have a higher win rate on, which is insane. The SU-33 at 82%, the SU-27 at 85%, the Drake I have one of the lowest win rates. So, just keep that in mind. So, real simple algorithm. If you guys got still confused and you're lost, it's real easy. This is the only number that you need to know right here. And to tell you the truth, it's real simple. Oh my goodness, I can't even undo that. Oops. So it was I'm sorry. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, you guys get the point. Is there even an undo button? Undo. There we go. Career wins divided by total matches times 100. Real simple. MVP rate matches times point number of MVPs, and that gives you your, career win rate, lifetime win rate, and your career estimated lifetime MVP rate. So I hope this video helped you out. Again, going back, let's say you don't want to figure all that out. Real simple, quickest way to do it. And again, when I add all these numbers up, and we'll do it right here real quick for you guys if you want to see. All right, so we're going to add 80 plus 92. So we'll add this up. We're going to close the video out with this in case you guys want to watch. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to show you. We had I undid it, but what was it? It was 81% or 83%, right? So I think it was 81 and 83%. So we're going to round it off and say 82% lifetime win rate just to be safe, right? That's kind of where I think I'm at. So if you want to watch us do this real quick, 80 plus 92 plus 76. Guys, watch this. It's going to be crazy. Plus 82 plus 80. Oops. Oh my goodness. Plus. Oh, so sorry, guys. 80. Let me do this here. Bring this stupid thing over here. 80 plus 92 plus 76 plus 82 plus 80 plus 77 plus 82 plus 76 plus 77 plus 74 plus 87 plus 75 plus 69, favorite number. Bring this up here, 69 plus 77, 73 plus 73 plus 69 plus 87. Wait, am I adding these same numbers here again? What the hell? Plus 87 plus 77. I think they're just the same numbers. 87 plus 77 plus 74 plus 77 plus 81 plus 83 plus 76 plus 80 plus 79. I feel like I messed this up. Plus 77 plus 88. I missed the 77. Oh my goodness. I have a feel I messed this up. Plus 77. There was two 77s. Oh my goodness. There's so many 77s. Plus 77. We'll figure out if we'll know. Plus 89 because I've already done this, guys. I'm going to tell you if it comes out right. I'll know if I messed this up. If we did, we'll redo it. Plus 85. Plus 77. Plus 82. Plus 84. Plus 73. Plus 82. Plus 85. Oh my goodness, I feel like I messed this up. Plus 82. Plus 81. Plus 81. Plus 73. And it should be 72%. Divided by 41. 87. I messed it up. All right, we'll redo it. I apologize, guys. It's supposed to be 82, spoiler alert. 80 plus 92 plus 76 plus 82 plus 80 plus 77 plus 82 plus 76 plus 77 plus 74 plus 87 plus 75 plus 69. All right, so we'll move. All right, we'll take the 69 off. Plus 77 plus 73 plus 69 plus 87 plus 77 plus 74 77 77 plus 81 plus 83 plus 76 plus 80 plus 79 plus 77 plus 77 plus 88 plus 77. There we go. We're good now. Plus 89. 89. Plus 85. Plus 77. Plus 82. Plus 84. Plus 73. If you guys are still watching, thank you. Plus 82. Plus 85. Plus, watch me screw up. 82. Plus 81. I probably screwed this up again too. Plus 81. Plus 73 equals, divide that by 41 planes, 79.39%. I feel like I screwed it up because it was, oh no, you know what? Yeah, I did screw it up because it was, 79.99. Yeah, it was supposed to be, anyway, I probably played a match or something too. But anyway, 79.39% lifetime win rate, and all these numbers get rounded down, but that's without or that's with bots, that's without lag, that's with, there's a lot of matches too where I was queuing with alternate accounts in there in the beginning. That's a new player. That's your counting your very first match with your last match as you're learning. So, if you look, we got 79%, 81%, 83%. It's all close together in there. And like I said, this is total matches played, not including crashing, not including a bunch of other stuff too. So, how many matches did you play where, the game crashed, you had lag, but that's what we got, 79%. So, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing to figure out here. And, I feel like I messed that up because I had 79.9. But, whatever. You guys saw, if I didn't mess it up, then I messed it up last time. I did it right this time. But, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, goes to show too, playing in a party of 5 will help. You can, like I said, you can eliminate bot matches. You got accounting, crashing. It is a team game. So, if you want to just say, hey, bots, lag, everything included, your true lifetime win rate, you guys saw us figure it out, was 81%. Or what was it again? It was, it was, what is the number here? 9272. 9272 divided by 11394. 394 equals 81%. So it's about 2% off, but again, that's why I said you don't want to add these numbers together, because all right, we unplugged the mic. You don't want to add these numbers together because it's going to round these numbers up and down. And if you only have 5 or 6 planes, yeah, but if you have a lot of planes, then you can't count that. I mean, look at the RAF. That number will come down, but it just shows you how OP planes are in the game. So, you know, um, like the J10's a better plane than SC-33, but my win rate's higher. So you got to take into account things too, like who you're playing and stuff at the time. Solo queue and 3 stack, 4 stack, 5 stack. 2 stack players. That all goes into account. So I hope this video helped you out. We'll have a live stream probably coming to you tomorrow, and we're going to get this one dropped to you. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys on the next one.